Yo, what's good everybody? It's your girl French Vanilla here, and today I'm going to be finding every Krispy Kreme in the world. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, we've got a Krispy Kreme here, amazing. Krispy Kreme, if you don't know, is a donut chain, and they also have like coffee and stuff too. Okay, so this is a little bit of like spoilers, but it does have the information on it. I feel like it'd be blurred out if this was like official coverage, but I don't know how official this coverage is because it is not blurred out. So we're looking for some place named Rogers, I guess, the city of Rogers, Arkansas. Oh, we're playing moving. We can actually go around. Okay, let's take a little drive down the road. We've got a Panera with like the old Panera logo. I feel like they removed the little like person part of the logo on most Paneras. Like they've become a lot more like modern and stuff, you know. 265 gas. Wow. Okay. That is very, very cheap. I wonder how old this coverage is. Ooh, okay. Bentonville. Bentonville is up here. Alright, okay. So we'll go back to start because I think it feels like we're in Arkansas, and that says Bentonville, and that is a big city here in Arkansas. Okay, so we're near what street? Names or numbers, if they have it. Medical Center and something Boulevard. Hold on. Okay, Walton and Medical Center. I feel like we should be able to find that pretty easily because those are not, like, you know, directional names or like number names. So Medical Center and what was the other one? Walton. I feel like sometimes my short-term memory of like reading the sign and being like, oh, it's like over here. I'm like, where is it? So we're gonna scan for a little bit, but if not, if we don't find it pretty soon, that is okay. We will just plonk it in the middle of Bentonville and we'll get a pretty good score. Magnolia Street, not what we're looking for. Okay, you know what? I'll just plunk it in downtown Bentonville and we'll see where we are. Alright, we were a little bit further south, only 17 points off of perfect, and we see the Krispy Kreme on the map, so we'll definitely take that. Alright, Krispy Kreme right here. We've got Bojangles too, which I think is like a regional chain. I don't think it's in a lot of states. What are the license plates saying? They kind of just look like white. They don't have like any particular like blur that I can tell. Let's see. What does the sign say? Interstate 240, 26, and 40. Okay. McDonald's. Okay. A pest control van. Let's keep going down the road, see what we can find. I've never heard of that. Zips Car Wash. Okay. Ooh, Carolina. Carolina Cooks. Is that ever one of the Carolinas? Maybe like a North or South Carolina, perhaps? Maybe we can find like a city name up here. Weaverville. I've never heard of Weaverville. Okay. Going down the road. Going down the road. NC Dot. Okay, so it's probably North Carolina Department of Transportation, right? So somewhere in North Carolina. And we'll go back to start because we had a couple of like route numbers on the big sign near us. So maybe we can just find a city near 240, 26, and 40. Do we see? Okay, we see 40 here. But 40 kind of goes across the whole state. Okay. That is Tennessee. 240, 26, and 40. I think I'll just plonk it in the middle of North Carolina. I feel like there might be a lot of routes here. So, yeah, I'll just plonk it here in North Carolina and we'll get a pretty good score. Alright, that is fine. We'll definitely take 4.4 thousand. We are in a city called Asheville in North Carolina. Ooh, Krispy Kreme again. Okay, I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm like playing a Krispy Kreme map, but anyways. License plates. Okay, so we've got lots of different colors here. This one's like orange, white, blue blur. This one is like all different colors. Blue, white, blue. I don't know why I felt like Alabama or something to start. Like I feel like there's a lot of colors on the Alabama plate. Speed limit 30, okay. I know there's also some international locations on this map, so maybe we'll get one of those Krispy Kreme like international locations at some point later. Our hometown. Ooh, Seattle. Okay, Seattle's in Washington. Up here. We'll go back to the start. How grid-like is Seattle? Are we gonna be able to find the 5K this easily? I do not know. We'll go near this intersection. First Ave S. Okay. And Holgate. Okay, so we're looking for Holgate and First Ave S. This is First Ave right here, but these are First 16th Ave S, First Ave S, and is this ever like, okay. This is a very long Ave, so we're looking for Holgate and a Krispy Kreme, near Krispy Kreme. Ooh, South Holgate, right here. And Krispy Kreme right here. Oh my gosh, hold on. We're about to get the 5K, and it's gonna be like super duper close. Okay, we're outside the Krispy Kreme. We're like literally right there. What are we facing at the start? We're facing the Krispy Kreme, so we're kind of also facing this like slab and tile store, which is like over here, I think. Which side of the Krispy Kreme are we on? Across the road, we have the furniture store, and we have Jimmy John's behind us and KeyBank behind us. So KeyBank is kind of like to our right. I feel like we're on this side of Krispy Kreme. I think this should be the 5K. Amazing. Okay, we got a Krispy Kreme 5K, so we'll definitely take that. Let's keep going and see if we can find every Krispy Kreme in the world. All right, Krispy Kreme. Ooh, I've never seen this logo. This must be like really old or something. Or maybe they only have it in certain locations, but that is interesting. Okay. License plate check. Blue with like a orange in the middle. Okay. Am I thinking of Florida orange here based on the orange circle in the middle of all these plates and then maybe like a little bit of a green like leaf on the side of the orange? I'm thinking Florida. Potentially Georgia, but I'm leaning more towards Florida. Trying to get to these signs, but the coverage keeps like changing. Okay, Naples and Ocala. I feel like Naples is like down here. Yes, further south. What city are we in though? Because I feel like if we're not in Naples, we're probably in a big city nearby, Naples and Ocala. I don't see Ocala on the map. Is that like a smaller city? Or maybe like a neighborhood? Like maybe we're in Fort Myers or something. Route 75. This is Route 75. Okay. Maybe we're near here. I think I'll just plonk it here because we're close by because of the sign that says the city names. And Florida is very large, so I don't really feel like scanning for this specific 5K, but I think we'll get a good score here. All right, so we're in Tampa, and that is okay. We got 4.4 thousand, which is a really good score. All right, Krispy Kreme donuts, okay. Okay, blue and white on the plate, but not like Illinois blue or white. We'll go out here. Sherwin-Williams, like the paint, okay. Ooh, coverage changing, okay. Iowa. Okay, we know where that is. I have it in Cedar Rapids for now, but I feel like we're going to be able to find a city name pretty easily. This coverage looks pretty good. KFC. 35. Okay, Route 35 seems to go through Des Moines, so I think we go in Des Moines somewhere. Do I assume we're here and try to look for the 5K? I mean, QT, not me though. Krispy Kreme and Sherwin-Williams. Is this gonna be easy to find? I don't think so. We'll go here in the middle of Des Moines and we'll see where we are, but I think we're in the right state and city. All right, perfect. We got 4.9K there, amazing score, and then here's a Krispy Kreme on the map right there. All right, we got 23.8 thousand. That's a pretty good score. I'm gonna keep playing this map and hopefully get an international Krispy Kreme location because I think there's a few of those in this map. All right, Krispy Kreme with like kind of like the old like awning, the green and white stripes. Okay. ACO retirement, Checkers, okay. Checkers, I think, is also a regional fast food. No front plate. We have a plate here, though. I need to look at more plates in the car. Ooh, okay. Outline of a state. Is that Alabama ever? Or is that Georgia? I think this is Georgia. I think that is a Georgia outline on this. Okay, so 22... We're looking for North 41, East 22. We'll look a little bit. There are so many numbers. It's like low-key overwhelming to look for like the right route when there's this many in one small area. I mean, what is the likelihood we're just in Atlanta here? What could be? I'll scan a little bit for a city name, and if not, Georgia. Okay, so that is definitely the right state. We'll get a pretty good score regardless if we get the right city or not here, but I've never heard of this restaurant, Captain D's. Wing Hut, okay. Church's Chicken, okay. I don't think I'm going to find the information easily that I'm looking for, so we'll just plonk it in Atlanta and we'll see where we are. All right, perfect. In Georgia, so we got 4.5K there, but we were in a different city. We were in Macon. Okay. Krispy Kreme over there. Okay. Very wide road. Auburn, Al. So Al is Alabama, right? And Auburn should be pretty large of a place. I'm putting it in Birmingham for now. Birmingham? Birmingham? However you say it here. Mobile, Andalusia. I feel like I've heard of it, but maybe I'm just thinking of like the college or something, but I don't know if that's actually in Alabama. We'll give it one more scan for like the city name, and then, ooh. Okay. This one should be able to be 5K-able. It doesn't seem like too large of a city, so let's go to the nearest intersection. Oh, there's like a Home Goods, like Marshall's, like plaza. I feel like it should be very findable, but maybe we should look for the city name, or the street name, I mean, sorry. University Drive, okay, and what is the intersection? And oh, okay, blurred. Opelika. Okay, Opelika and University. Looking for University. And we're also looking near, like, a big, like, shopping mall, right? With, like, the TJ Maxx and everything. Ooh, this is University Drive, right? Is it East University Drive, or what direction was it? Okay, we cannot read it. And that one's completely blurred. Go out one more. Okay, East University Drive. So this is it. And we're looking for the intersection with Opelika. Oh my gosh, this is a long drive. There are so many streets intersecting with it. Looks like it goes around the whole like city. I can't see. Oh, this is Opelika. Okay, we're somewhere near here. We're looking. Oh, Krispy Kreme. All right, perfect. Let's go back to start and get this 5K. All right, we're across the road from the Krispy Kreme, so we're not like there. We're like here, right? And then behind us should be like the Home Goods Plaza, which looks like it's here. Okay, I think this is the 5K. perfect. We got the Krispy Kreme 5K. Woo woo. We'll definitely take that. Let's keep going. All right, Krispy Kreme donuts. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yellow plates, left side of the road. Are we in London? Are we in the UK ever? Our first international Krispy Kreme. Okay, we have Transport UK, the classic like London double-decker buses. So we are gonna go in London. Do we have like a neighborhood name? Because I feel like maybe there might be a lot of Krispy Kremes in London. Or maybe like a tram stop. Okay, the London Underground, Victoria Street, Westminster is here. City of Westminster, okay. And what did we just see? Victoria Street, which is this, okay. So somewhere along the street is a Krispy Kreme. It's actually probably not gonna be too hard to scan for this, right? This is not too long of a street. I'll look for the intersection cross if I don't find it. Okay, not finding it to start, but that is okay. Let's go back to start. Krispy Kreme is there. What street is behind us? Victoria Street and Third Road and Thurlby Road. Victoria Street and Thurlby Road. Okay. We're looking for something called Thurlby Road. It could be one of these like smaller like roads here, which maybe I should like zoom in more and look for it. Palace Street. That is the end of Victoria Street, so I think we missed it. Arlington, Thurlby. We could also just look for the Krispy Kreme again or other restaurants nearby if we don't see Thurlby. Broadway. Okay. I didn't find the exact street name upon like scanning again, so we'll have to go back to the start and see what else is nearby that can help us determine exactly where we are. Victoria Street, and then we kind of got Parliament Square in front of us, towards the front of us, maybe like this side of Victoria Street. Is this what we're looking near? Pret-a-Manger. Pret-a-Manger is kind of down the road. Okay, so Pret-a-Manger. Maybe that will pop up at the zoom level. Ooh, Bleecker Burger. I feel like Cal Freezy loves Bleecker Burger. I watch a lot of UK YouTubers, and that's like his favorite burger spot. Okay, we're looking for Pret-a-Manger or Krispy Kreme though. Pret-a-Manger is right here. Okay. So this is kind of like front right of us. Sorry, Pret-a-Manger is front right. So I'm actually looking at Pret-a-Manger from this angle. So we're coming from down this road. So maybe Krispy Kreme is no longer there or doesn't show up on the map in this direction. Shake Shack? Let's go back to start. Okay. Across from us is Joe and the Juice in a karaoke room. Do we see either of those? This is Joe and the Juice. I'm thinking we're like near here, right? But I feel like we're so close to this 5K, but for some reason I cannot figure out what like direction we're facing. Let's see what's in the opposite direction from us. So we had Pret-a-Manger at the end of one of the roads, and then no, Pret-a-Manger is behind us. Okay. So in front of us should be Reagan Road and West End. And Victoria Palace. Hamilton. Oh, they have Hamilton here. Ooh, that's literally this. Okay. In front of us is Victoria Palace. And it was on our front right. So I feel like, are we here ever? Like somewhere on this side of Victoria Street? Oof, I feel like we're gonna be so close yet so far. We'll go back to the start one more time, and I think I'll just plonk it here. Oh, we're literally at the start already. I think I'll just plonk it here. Krispy Kreme, Joe and the Juice, Victoria Street. Yeah, I think I'll plonk it here. I'm not finding Krispy Kreme or like any of the places I really want to find, which is okay. We should get a pretty good score here. I'm just doing like one last scan for Krispy Kreme. I'm like wishing that it would pop up, but I don't think I'm gonna find it, so that is okay. Okay, we're a little bit further down the road. We're 1 point off of the 5K, which is okay. And the Krispy Kreme, of course, show up here, and it's a Krispy Kreme, Victoria Street, London. Okay. And it looks like there's a lot of Pret a Manger's around this area, so maybe I was looking at the wrong one, because it seems there's like 4 or 5 just in Westminster. Holy guacamole. We are overwhelmed, but we're in Times Square, New York, I do believe. And that is a gigantic M&M looking at us. There is the Hershey's building, and the Krispy Kreme factory is somewhere around here. That is Olive Garden. Oh my god, a Miss Saigon sign. I love Miss Saigon. I wish it would come back to Broadway, but it is not on Broadway right now. I think it is doing regional touring though. Where is the Krispy Kreme? I feel like it's somewhere nearby. Maybe it's not visible from this panorama, or maybe it changed, but that is okay. From this Miss Saigon poster, I feel like we're somewhere in like 2015, 2016, maybe like a trekker is kind of my guess here. But anyways, we're on Broadway, and what is the other street? 48th, Broadway and 48th. We should be able to 5K this, even though we can't find the Krispy Kreme, unfortunately. We're in Midtown somewhere, so this is 48th, Park Ave. We're looking for Broadway and 48th. This is M&M's. I think we might be here. Go back to start. How are we oriented? Okay, we're in like this middle part of the intersection. M&M store is front right. Hershey's front left of us. Where is the Hershey store? M&M is front right. I think we're here. Okay. I low-key feel like I didn't deserve the 5K there, which, I mean, we still take those, so yay. But we're 83 meters away, which I think is like the furthest I've ever gotten a 5K exactly on, but hey, who am I to question it? So here's a Krispy Kreme in Times Square, and then yeah, we're on 48th Street, and we're near a whole bunch of Broadway theaters and stuff, which love to see. Okay, we are on a person trekker, just in some place. Okay. Can we move around? Okay, are we in a mall or something perhaps? I tried to refresh a couple times, but it looks like we're on a person tracker and we're not able to move, even though there's like the moving arrows. Like when I try to move, it kind of just like zooms me into here. But we do see the Krispy Kreme over here, which we love to see. I think we're in some sort of mall is maybe why we're on a person tracker. Like this feels like it's like giving mall, but what mall? I have no clue. I can't really move around, so I can't see any like outlets or anything. We have this like diorama of like the mall perhaps here, but yeah, I really have no clue where we are. So I'll just go like Toronto, and you know, we'll see where in the world we are. Okay, well, we were in Durban in South Africa in the whatever mall this is right here, and the Krispy Kreme was here. So that is okay. We got a 0 on the last round, which is like Haiku really bad, but we had 19,000 overall despite getting 0 on that last round, so I'll definitely take that. And that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me finding every Krispy Kreme in the world. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. I'll also have a map linked in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Also tell me if you've been to Krispy Kreme or if it's someplace that you want to try in the future. Let me know down below. So thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla and have a great day.